Face masks are now part of our new normal. So how do you know what the best type of mask to wear is? I had the chance to talk to a doctor about a new type of mask. Take a look.
Well, thank you for having me. It is important to be thinking about how we're going to integrate face masks into our everyday life now.
Here in Connecticut, we've just started to reopen partially. Everyone is being advised and required really by our governor to wear a mask in public, but that means you have to wear them properly for them to be effective, right?
Yeah, I think it's important to make a good selection on the mask. There's a number of different things that make a mask more or less effective. The American Chemical Society did a great study published in their journal Nano just this year in 2020. And there's three factors. Well, there's probably four factors, but it matters about the droplets, the number of droplets that somebody is secreting. So if there's a lot of droplets, you're going to need a stronger mask to not spread those around. But it also matters about the speed behind the droplets. If you're just breathing, that's one thing. But if you are talking loudly, or even worse, coughing or sneezing, a good sneeze can fill a room with your secretions in less than 12 minutes.
One
And the other
sneeze.
major difference is distance. This 6 foot distance is very important, even if you're wearing your masks, to try to prevent a high concentration of secretions to get into your breathing space.
Your masks have some antimicrobial linings in them.
Yeah, we have a mask that's in stock and ready to ship. It helps to start with a one ply. I mean, with anything, a scarf or a bandana is better than nothing. But when you get into 2 or 3 plies of fabric, that really helps to create a little bit more filtration. And then I especially love the Boomer masks because they also have a nano silver technology infused right into the fabric.
We are being told that if you can't buy a mask, just put a t-shirt around you, do anything. But the protection can really vary for as low as 2% to as high as, 60% for a regular type mask?
Oh, I mean, I have an example here of the N95s, which is our best filtration mask available. This is reserved for our frontline healthcare workers, and you can see it has this metallic thing around the nose so that it really helps to prevent gapping. And when an N95 mask is properly fitted, you're going to see a reduction of upwards of 99% of particles are going to not be able to pass through this mask. But if it is improperly fitted and there's a gap, it's so difficult to breathe through this filter that if there's any gap, the air will just whoosh right in through that gap. And the value of this mask goes down as low as 12%, just like that. So you really want to have a mask that not only is comfortable so that you'll wear it, but that's also breathable and easy to talk through. So I like the Boomer mask because it's easy to put on. You just put it over one ear, cover your mouth and nose, and then check it for all of these gaps. It fits really far back and nice and high and low. So when you breathe, if you can see how it moves in, like the air that's coming into my mouth is coming directly through the mask and not through a lot of gaps around the mask. So that means that it's really helping me to filter. It also covers my face holes, so I'm not likely to touch myself on my mouth or nose and end up, inadvertently giving myself an exposure. And then when I'm done, I can just take it off with one ear loop and the other. You can hand wash it in the sink for 2 minutes and lay it to dry, or you can sanitize it if it's not too dingy just by putting it in a paper bag in the oven for 20 minutes at a low heat.
As far as these masks, do they wear out?
After 30 wearings or 30 washes, they lose some of their efficacy. So they last for 30 days, which makes them very affordable. They're only about 30 cents a day for these masks, and they're so much more comfortable and easy to wear than a surgical face covering. They're in stock, and they cover all of the issues that you want from your mask. They're 3 ply. They have a special treatment to the fabric to add to the benefit of the filtration, and the fit is very comfortable and good for preventing that gapping that's going to reduce the value of the mask. So for you and your family to protect yourselves, wear the mask and maintain that social distance.
For more information, just go to boomernaturals.com.